sit down, but don't settle down. This is Natal, and this is her story.
Good morning, everyone. So I was born and raised in the Middle East, and my family was Greek Orthodox Christian, so we attended church very regularly. But I really only ever learned about God's judgment. When I turned 18, Syria was facing a war, and there was a lot of death and a lot of uncertainty around me. So at a time when I should have been planning for college with friends, I had to establish a whole new life in a different country. By the time that I was 19, I had completely pushed God away, not understanding how bad people were able to do such terrible things. I walked away from my religion. I was here alone without most of my family. And honestly, I just felt very empty inside. So of course, I started to fill my life with all of the wrong things. Started going out, I started drinking, trying to do something that would help fill that emptiness. And very soon after, I got married. But as the years went on, I really lost myself. I never had anything to stand in or lean onto, and so eventually I just lose all the confidence that I had. It was like the older I was getting, the more depressed that I felt. So I thought maybe having a child might help the way that I feel, but the challenges that I faced right after having my son only made me feel worse about myself. I couldn't breastfeed him at first, so I had already felt like a failure as a mom. And then I was diagnosed with postpartum anxiety and depression, and my marriage had become so much worse. I started to get panic attacks, and when a panic attack left me physically unable to pick up my crying baby, that's when I knew I had to do something. So I started seeing a therapist, and she and I would talk about God a lot, and she helped me understand that God had never said that we would live in a perfect world. And in the midst of all of this internal struggle, and while going through a divorce, I started having nonstop thoughts about going back to school again for a whole other degree and an entire career shift. And I tried to silence that voice a lot, but I couldn't. So eventually, I just had to do it. I went back to school and I became a board-certified lactation consultant. Thank you. I started coming back to church only once a month at first, but I really loved listening to the messages and getting to learn about who God really is. Soon after, I started attending every week. And then I volunteered to serve at our Thanksgiving outreach opportunity, which was just 1 hour. But after that, I felt like I really needed to do more, so I started serving every Sunday. And the community of people that I've surrounded myself here at Authors is absolutely incredible. I have met so many wonderful people who have really helped me adopt a faith-based perspective on things and not just a worldly one. And finally, just this last year, I started reading the Bible with a small group, and that has also been a game changer. Thank you. If you're trying to grow closer to God, it's so important to be in community and to move towards the people that you want to be like. As I continued to grow closer to God, a lot of things in my life just started to make sense and new paths started opening up for me. I went from working as a lactation consultant in a pediatrics office to opening up my own private practice. Thank you. And in the last 3 years, I have helped over 150 moms and their babies. Thank you. The very thing that I had seen as my own personal nightmare, it became my gift. I have so much compassion for these moms and their postpartum experiences, and I'm so fulfilled every day getting to know that I do exactly what God intended for me to do. And it's amazing that He was able to turn my problem into a solution that I can use to help others. Thank you. And because it's my own private practice, it gives me greater flexibility to plan things around being a single mom and being with my son. God already had so many things written out for me, and I couldn't even see any of it. I'm so thankful for it. And even in the last few months, I started offering free support groups, and that was just an idea that he gave me. And even stroller walk classes for the moms so they can connect, they can talk to each other about what's important to them. And it's really so humbling to me that everything that I went through that was so difficult, God was able to turn into something so positive that I could use. Yeah. Thank you. Since I started my own business, I have had my fair share of curveballs thrown at me. I have issues with insurance coverage changes, issues that came up with marketing, bookkeeping, but every single time that I struggled with something, God was able to open up a new way that I didn't see before to help me be successful. And he's really just been teaching me that I can just lean into him and I can just trust him. And for so long, years and years, all I ever wanted was to feel that fulfillment in my life. And God gave me exactly what I needed and everything that I'd been praying for all along. Thank you.